the Resident Evil Podcast.
Hello and welcome to this special little video I'm putting together for the TMP unlock in the Resident Evil 4 Chainsaw Demo. This has been going on the internet, but the method most people were saying is you need to drop it right after the first Ganado appearance. That is not the case. You can actually drop the items at any time prior to the village, and also within the village gate as long as you don't have the items as soon as you walk back in. So as you can see here, I've actually been inside the village gate. I actually died before this, and I thought to myself, I might want to try and see if it works this way, and it did. So you can drop all the items even after you died and load back on the other side of the gate. As long as you drop them, go back through the gate, and then kind of trigger everything that's going on here. So as you'll see as I run towards the village itself, see the poor policeman screaming to death, which is unfortunate. I tried shooting that guy who's going to light him on fire, but it doesn't deter him from doing his job. You make your way through over here, or there's actually two entrances, and you'll find there's no cover on. And of course, if you go down in here, you can come down and find the TMP plus ammo, also as well as a kitchen knife, which replaces Leon's standard knife. Unfortunately, it hasn't got the durability of the original, so you can only use it twice, compared to Leon's one, which has got a bit more strength to it. As you can see there, I've just picked it up. So enemies come comically falling down this hole sometimes. Also got grabbed and straight away using the knife. Oh, terrible. But anyway, make our way up the ladder here. So yeah, there's a lot of Ganado in this demo, and it definitely incites the same level of panic that I remember from the original demo. And yeah, even playing the game itself, but I remember playing this demo, the Famitsu version for the GameCube, quite a lot, and enjoying it on much the same level. And I think everyone online who's accessing this demo has not had anything but relatively positive things to say. I haven't really seen too much that has said otherwise. The original demo, I was told you could actually unlock the same gun, which I did not know about. That was actually Sean from our podcast, Stars Tyrant himself, telling me this. So as you can see in the game, I'm just kind of dodging around. This was actually the first time I unlocked the weapon itself, and so I went running around, but here's my first attempt at using it, and I found it's quite good at taking enemies down onto their knees for a good melee attack. But I decided to keep running around picking up items in case I needed it, and trying to avoid conflict as much as I could. Here's the chainsaw Ganado coming in just to make his way to annoy me. But you know, dodge a lot of the enemies and make my way around. Just around the corner here is an area that they've added for this remake that has Ashley to support you, but you obviously can't get into it now. There is if you look through the window, there is a chest. You managed to dodge it and grab there. I decided to go for the chainsaw cutscene doorway, but I'll skip the cutscene and go inside. I just wanted to go get the shotgun because I thought it might be extra support. Plus use the roof. Plus use the rooftop. As you see, a lot of the gameplay is similar, so if you haven't had a chance to play this demo and you're used to Resident Evil 4, you will find the bare basics are pretty similar, but there are some new cool features, and if you haven't played the demo already, I definitely recommend downloading it if you can on PC or PlayStation or Xbox, and have it given it a shot, because it is a bit of fun. And I'm quite glad they didn't put a time limit or a one-shot kind of demo that they've done in the past. This demo just allows, much like the original, the ability to really change your gameplay style to it. I tried knocking down this ladder, but unfortunately the guy climbed on just as I did, and I decided that this is where I was going to make my stand. Shotgun and TMP and everything. And there's the chainsaw sticking out the window, which I managed to avoid. I wonder if you run into that to get the damage. But anyway, so I started with TMP. Still had ammo left, but I didn't waste it all on it. I decided to give a bit of a melee kick, and then once I ran out of clip ammo, rather than reloading, I changed my gun. You get the chainsaw guy to die, and he kind of falls off the side here, which is quite comical. This is where I make a bit of a mess, just playing around. I use the knife, and that's my knife gone, and then I'll get attacked, heal, and then unfortunately go to use my grenade to take out some guys, and one of them grabs me just as I throw it, and it doesn't kill anyone, which is a bit of a shame. I replayed this demo later and managed to use the grenade, and it's, there we go, that's where I got grabbed, and it was quite a gory explosion, bits went everywhere, a crowd of Ganado in the middle of it all. So yeah, this is definitely, as I said, a worthwhile demo. Ooh, nice little dodge there, and we'll be obviously recording some more preview material to do with this demo, and what our final thoughts are on what the game's going to be like upcoming, and we'll hopefully get that out this coming week. And then after that we'll be doing our review. We usually do a spoiler-free review, a kind of like full review with spoilers after that, and then we also we'll have a community call-in episode usually, so I suspect that'll be the same for this, so we can hear everyone else's comments. Here's everyone stopping because they've heard the bells and they're going to go bingo, so that's that's the fun of it. I've left this cutscene in full compared to the others because, well, you know, it's the classic cutscene where everyone goes to bingo. Hopefully, though, if you've been playing the demo, you've seen all the little details. It's amazing what people are pulling out of this, and I suspect there's maybe some more secrets to be found. The body horror, the enemies have like plagueis tentacles coming out of limbs and heads and all sorts. It's pretty gruesome. It's going to be very interesting to see what the other characters and creatures are that they reinvent, and how the rest of the game's going to come about. And what has already changed in the opening cutscene a little is giving more backstory. Has definitely tied it in a little bit to Leon's past and potential future. So it's going to be very interesting to see what else is reinvented for this remake. And it's interesting just to see how kind of faithful in a lot of ways it is. So we will we'll see. So once this demo is over, we'll go back to the title screen, and I will show you when you load back in and run back to the first place. You can check your chest that you actually have the TMP unlocked once you've finished the demo. It doesn't come with as much ammo, which is a bit unfortunate, so you only get 50 rounds when you get it saved to your inventory, rather than the amount that you actually pick up in the game. I haven't seen more ammo lying about once I've replayed the demo, so I think maybe that 50 is all you're going to get if you've unlocked it. Also haven't retried to see if the same trick works, where you can go and get that. If you drop the guns including that, it reappears. So those are definitely things I'm going to go do next, but at the very least, for unlocking it, you can do it a much simpler method than everyone's been seeing on the internet up until this point, and you can just do it inside the gate, and even if you're already inside the village and die, so worth having a try. So we are going loading into the game. Opening cutscene, as I was saying, is quite different. Be interesting because he doesn't really talk about the fall of Umbrella the same as the original was, which was a big change. So and it obviously skips the conversations with the cops and just gives us that splash screen. So obviously there's more to the opening cutscenes and everything that we'll find out, because obviously the cops, unlike the original, have taken off to inspect ahead, whereas Leon usually goes ahead and they get pushed off the bridge. So that's changed as well. So go ahead, probably very used to this if you've played the demo a lot. Don't waste too much time checking on anything that's worthwhile. If you haven't played the demo, you can definitely have a look around, and there's some stuff in the environment to look at and some very interesting things, so worth checking out. But in this case, I'm going to go straight to the first Ganado encounter and skip the cutscene, and then we'll be able to see what's in the inventory straight away. So skip here, there we go, open the inventory, and there you go. You can see TMP there with 50 ammo already in the inventory. So you can continue on and replay the demo again, but with the gun in your inventory. So it's a bit of a fun bonus. And as I said, there's probably going to be maybe some more things people can find. We'll see that if that happens yet. That's it for this video. If you liked and enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. That's probably the easiest thing. Otherwise, you can find our website at ResidentEvilPodcast.com and the podcast on both here on YouTube as well as on all those platforms down below, including Spotify, Apple podcasts and the like. And we also have our Patreon for our supporters, which you can see here. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time on the podcast.